Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as Air. We are once again at war with Morocco, and actually the only person we're at war with right now, which should be really nice. It's a little complicated because they did actually they're also in a war against Castile, which was sort of upsetting some of our sieges, but looks like it's mostly been cleared out now, which is really nice to see. I'm going to go and do this. We have to be a little on guard because we actually got stack wiped once. Sitting in Lisboa and not paying attention, not realizing that things could be more scary. A lot of warfare. Is this Gujarat that's taking all this over? Yeah, and Gujarat's our friend. So that's good. Oh, we can Royal Marry them. Yes, let's do that. We're also going to go and get one of our diplomats over here, maintaining our allies, because I think that's going to be handy dandy. All right, so you're going to go there. We're going to need more cannons over there too. I have to wait till Tlemcen unsieges this so that I can grab it for myself. I guess we can go ahead and just spread out there for now. And you're going to move up over here to generally be close to what's going on. And your cannons... Oh, are you locked? Yeah, you are. So I can't split you off. Your cannons are going to make a beeline for Toledo, which is also a level 8 fort. Well, they finally got around to developing that stuff. Maybe they had like a leader with a defensive trait or something like that like decided that they wanted to do it. I don't know. Done. Get you to come over here and go there. All right, we're ready to like reinforce if something develops. So this should be okay. Okay. And yeah, we can embrace our institution anytime we want. We're going to wait until we're sort of being threatened to be capped again, and then we'll go and do it. We have no military power anymore because we've been dumping it all into naval ideas, which we're hoping will help us beat the Great Wooden Wall of Great Britain, so that we can go and conquer Air. Ayrshire. The different Air. If Castile just loses this war, what does that mean? Really, honestly, a white piece is probably best for us, rather than have anyone grow. We'll go ahead and send someone to organize a response. Okay, good. So Tlemcen went and besieged this for us, which is so handy. So funny how this is going. So we're not at war with Tlemcen anymore. But they're still at war with Castile, so they're besieging all the stuff that Castile is holding, and then we're able to siege it afterwards, and no one's going to be able to do anything about it, except Morocco themselves. But Morocco, I think their army's sitting up here in the northern Iberia. This is probably big enough that we can go over here and not die again. Probably, maybe. I could go around that way, but I'm not gonna. I think what I'm actually going to do is park you over here in Beja. Beja, I don't know. No pain, no gain. Maybe I can help. Sure. So that way we can reinforce in Lisboa if something happens. And this is big enough that I'm not worried about babysitting you. Done, done, done. Yeah, it's too bad no one's besieging that. It doesn't really matter. Although, if we don't peace out until after... Sorry. If we try to peace out before Castile pieces out, well, then we won't be able to take this province because it's occupied by someone else. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. Deitzmarken, Friesland. So a bunch of things are happening over here. How's France doing? Hopefully badly. How's the Ottomans doing? I mean, they haven't done anything crazy recently, I think. We're allies with Persia and Gujarat, which is good for us. Got all our royal ties and everything. Let's take a look at our situation here. Yep. And these guys are starting to like us a fair bit. Okay, let's stop building that spy network. And we'll keep going with the Mamluks. But what I'll do is I'm going to assign someone to improve relations over here. And I'm betting we can finally go and annex them. It's been a fun ride. We've had them for a long time because they were pretty cranky with us. We can't go there, which is fine. There, we'll get some extra dudes sitting over here, which is going to be okay. This is a slow siege here. Do we need more cannons? Oh, yeah, we do. Truce with France has ended. Okay. Ducala's done. That's the capital of Morocco, which is our war goal, so that's going to be ticking along now. Do you have cannons? I think the stack that got killed had a lot of cannons. Maybe it actually had an imbalance of the way the cannons were set up. What I'm going to do is spend all my manpower building cannons. Right. Liberty's Iron, and then they'd hate us. Damn it, that's really awkward timing. Because I'm going to have to spend more Diplo power doing it. I should have just done this ages ago. If I keep this up long enough, can I get them? I can get plus 125 by giving them a big gift. I want this to go up really quickly, because I can cancel afterwards. Leave this up, because I think this can be up for 3 months. Let me bring you back, just to make sure... I mean, there's still a limit in how often we can send someone here, but I want to make sure diplomats are available as often as possible. Go. Because I want to hit this. Because if I don't hit anything, this will pop, which will be kind of annoying. But I want to start annexing. Oh, we're at war. Shit. Alright, fine. Then I didn't have to give them gifts or anything like that. So as soon as we peace out, we'll just start eating them. Ah, damn it. I thought it was going to be slick. I forgot about the war thing. Alright, we do have some cannons there. We can throw in to assist. Good. I mean, you're getting attrition pretty hard, but I'm not going to move anything out. Wow. Yeah, 25 artillery. I can't move there. We are building some artillery that's going to jump in there. Get at least the +1. Our truce with Brittany. Well, we don't want a truce with Brittany. I don't know why we had one. What was that caused us to have a truce as opposed to anything else? I'm not sure. You're sieging our territory over here, which is fine. We're going to... Wow. From 0 to 21%. Typical AI bullshit. Just salty for no reason here. Brittany is threatening our trade. Oh, speaking of trade... 55%. Yeah, we don't have any ships going on over there. Because we still have a goal to get to 75% trade power in our primary thing. So you're done that. It's not the end of the world. It's only fort level 2. That's why it's going so fast. So we'll be able to re-siege it quite quickly as well. That's actually a good reminder that before we go to war with France, we'll probably want to upgrade that bad boy. We might want to build another fort over here or something like that. You know, hills is pretty good. Choke pointing. I don't think it's going to matter because we'll probably just move up over here. Okay, lost that siege, but that's okay. You are being sitting here, just attritioning a lot. You're sieging some more stuff because the wars that you're in. Mm-hmm. Surprised Castile hasn't pieced out at some point. Oh, thank you very much, Tlemkin. I appreciate that. Let's get, I'll get a pair just in case of attrition to come down here. We don't actually have to siege it because it's not going to be worth much war score. The important thing is that Castile doesn't control it so that we can actually ask for it in a peace deal. Okay. I don't think they've got any overseas holdings or anything like that. I'm not sure. I mean, they're too big for us to eat in one big bite, even with our admin efficiency and absolutism and whatnot. Well, absolutism gives us admin efficiency is what it is, but... No. But yeah. Well, we should be able to take out a lot. I don't know which side of things we'd prioritize. Probably just finishing this area, because honestly, if Castile and Morocco keep going at war over here, it might be kind of convenient. Although the other thing is, if we can get up to being adjacent to Portugal, that's actually probably the best thing for us. Take everything along the coast, actually, that's going to be really expensive. Ooh, settlers, good. Oh, we actually have an idle colonist. I guess we're only doing settlements over here. You can't reach there because it's landlocked, but we could do, say, here. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways we can go, but that'll be okay. Let me split you up that way. That's going to be fine. We can develop our own internal territory as well, but that's going to be okay. Ottomans at peace. Don't get too big, don't get too bad. We're auto-improving relations with some of our allies. Siege of Lisboa is over. We might just be able to peace out with them now. We're at 93%, and I'm betting we can get 100% war score out of this. We've already got this as a state, I believe. So Tangiers is a high priority for that. And then this is all joining up one state that we've got. Or as La Manche is. Hold on a sec. I think both are. Yeah, these are both states that we've got. So that might be, you know, higher priority. And actually, we've got a fair amount of war score left. What I can do is do it sort of this way. And there we go. So we can reach Portugal. This would put us over 100% overextension, though. I could just leave Tangiers for now. Because this completes 2 states over here. I realize that's another one of the states, but it's 2 states completed. And then this gives us adjacency to Portugal. Is there something we can get? Ifni. That's not adjacent. What about that 108? Let's say, because we can maybe tune some of our overextension, but I guess that'll be that. So that's peace 80, offer 80. We actually have, like, more capacity here. We could force you to release a nation, but I don't know if that helps us. We could break up your alliance with Tlemcen, but that'll just cause you to go looking for an alliance somewhere else. I don't think I want to do that. We'll take the war reps, and we'll take a bunch of money. Hold on. We are still coring stuff, right? Yes, we are. Although it's nearly done. Okay, so we're not going to peace out until that coring is done. Because we want to minimize the chance of getting one of those rebel sentiment events. Minor inconvenience. Because it's not a minor inconvenience. That war score, like, that doesn't matter at all. You might decide to jump on one of these guys. I mean, we could reinforce pretty easily. Do this so you don't get attrition. Just waiting for some cores to happen. Come on, cores. And then, yeah, it'll definitely be time to move our primary trade node over here. So I don't know if we'll finish that mission. I don't know. We'll see. At some point, we'll grab a bunch of land here. We've got a ton of money. It's going to be spent on a lot of trade buildings, I think. Okay. Is that something? That might have been a heavy ship that was being constructed or something. Okay, that's some cores. Go, go, go. And then we'll do some rebel busting. Because I'm sure some people are getting cranky. Not as many as I would think. Like 10%, 0%. Speed 4. Invest new idea. Yeah, we'll finish our naval ideas. It's a pretty powerful finisher here. Now, we're probably not ahead of time on military anymore. No, we're not. And, you know, that's a little unfortunate, but hardly the worst. Lose admin. Pumpkin. Is that like one specific province? Whatever. Or is that literally the country? Lost a claim. I believe that's a Moroccan claim. Must be this July 1st. Oh, Mamluks are a great power again. No, really? August 1st. Grr. It doesn't matter. I'm just being impatient and annoyed now. Okay, 0%. 97%, 97.8% overextension. No coalition that is meaningful. Done. Excellent. Core. These are from high development places. Plus, I think some of these were paying for the full state core. Yeah, it's crazy. We didn't actually have enough for everything. We still have the institution tech penalty, although we're pretty close to being capped over here. I think we're just going to go and embrace the institution now. Actually, did it just go up because we took more territory? I don't know. Maybe. Boom. Boom. Maybe I should have embraced it right before. I'm not sure. Morocco is no longer a valid rival. Interesting that the Ottomans are not presenting themselves as a thing. I mean, we're not adjacent to each other, so that might be part of it. I don't imagine they're so big that they're non-viable. I mean, Russia and Brandenburg is like, what? That doesn't even make sense. So do we do Ferrara? What's the Ferraran situation? Sweden, Bohemia, Brandenburg. And maybe we can get Brandenburg on our side here if we just, like, piss off Ferrara. Sure. Done. We still have tons of money. Okay. So this fleet over here, I will split off the lights to go and protect trade. Oh, right. I think it's time. In Seville. We have 28% trade power there now. That's before the ships kick in. Okay, all my merchants I'm going to bring home. Is there... I mean, it sort of doesn't make sense, because a lot of them are going to be going back to the same place. But I'm just going to go and reset all my merchants so I can figure things out. Boom. And boom. So we'll just re-figure things out. Plus, just the flow of where the trade moves might be different. So we need to... Oh, we need to click on a province. Let's do Ceuta. I don't think it matters which one is actually my trading port, as long as it's in the right sea zone. We didn't take Tangiers. Like, it's center of trade. Here, tell you what. Let's put it in Seville. It's got to be a core. I don't think the trading port matters. I can't remember. As everything I can remember, everything I can think of in my head says it doesn't actually matter what province is a trade port. It just determines what your automatic collection is. So let's hope that's true. So we're now auto-collecting trade in Seville, where most of the trade is being retained anyway. Boom, 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 boom. We earn 90 gold here. That's fairly good, and that's without the boost of having our merchants doing transfer trade to enrich in this port, but also giving us more power here. These ships are now kicking in, which is good. I'm going to make a bunch more lights for this trade node, although we still want to get our heavy count up as well. All right, so nodes that are flowing into here become a high priority. All right, so anywhere to Seville. I'm going to make sure to transfer. And what is this trade node? Can you find out? It's Coast of Morocco is just what it's saying, but I think it's from the Ivory Coast. And yeah, we need to make sure it's going to Seville and not the English Channel. That was very important. We got to wait for more merchants to come home. We've been building plenty of trade buildings as well, in particular over here. I can probably go and get started on that right now. I mean, there's missing cores and things, so there's going to be plenty of places where I can't build them because we don't have the cores. All right, we'll start with that. Valencia, what trade node are you in? Yeah, so you're in Genoa, which in theory you could take over here and pull the trade from Seville to there. But I don't think it matters. I think we'll mostly just be taking advantage of the backflow of the trade. Now, more ships would help. So if we did raise our our naval force limit, we can get a lot more ships in here as well. I could just consider mothballing these heavies. We're making enough money that maybe we don't need to do that. Oh, mothball you. And my dudes have to be moved. Yeah, huge supply limit over here, actually. You go there. You just come here. And we'll start doing some drilling. How are we feeling about rebel busting? I mean, there's plenty of rebel factions, especially since we're overextended. Oh, yes, you! We gave cores to and everything, and that was kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and soak you in. Luba still has the rebels. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is really funny. So we had a colony going here too? I guess I must have moved things around. I don't know. I'm confused. Let's get an extra couple of dudes over here so we can move them around. Alright, this trade situation should be pretty nice. I should have done it before and after. Okay, we're at 104 now. Some of these cores are still super expensive. Being overextended gives us a penalty to trade as well. You may or may not recall. So we want to make sure that from Tunis, it's not a particularly rich one, but we will go ahead and transfer. Okay, so those are the no-brainers. So then the next step is the trade that is flowing into the nodes where we're diverting trade. Oh, over here too. Some of it's still being retained, I guess, by Morocco. The thing is, you don't need a merchant to transport trade. You need a merchant to choose which of the two outputs the trade flows out of, and also to give a bit more influence. So the places that have multiple options leading out, that's important. And you do get a bit of extra strength. So I guess having one in Brazil doesn't actually matter that much. You get extra power being applied to it. But if you look here, we're already applying a little bit of power here. And yeah, we're losing tons of power from our overextension. That's the biggest thing right now. So yeah, it's places that have real options. Like here in Alexandria, that would be another one. So we want it to go to... oh, literally nothing. None of those trades are helpful. So we don't want things to flow into Alexandria at all. So it becomes that much more important for the Gulf of Aden to have a presence so that we go down to Zanzibar. Zanzibar only has one out and one out over here. I mean, we could still send merchants to do a variety of things, but we'll transfer trade here as well. And in Malacca. I don't remember if you can send boats to influence trade if you don't have a merchant, but I don't think it matters that much. Is there somewhere here with higher supply limit? Well, 53. It's still going to be not quite enough. We'll do this. At some point, we've got to reorganize our army, like, balance as well. And probably just build a bunch more cannons, actually. Yeah, okay, we'll take the influence in the Caribbean. We got another free diplomat. I think I'll wait for some of these guys to arrive and sort of give some think about things. No, we are there. And yes, over here. Oh, do we lost our admiral at some point? I guess that's fine. I mean, we could get another one, but we'll probably just wait. Now, what do we want to do about... we're still focused on admin. Oh! We are going to drop exchange of ideas, which it still has the idea cost discount, although we literally have no ideas we're working on. We're going to do that, save some admin, and we'll keep the focus on here, even though we're well ahead on admin stuff. We'll always want to sort of be coring. I mean, we might want to rebalance it. We're a little bit behind on military because we just went through the idea group. I guess the question is, what is our final idea group going to be? Also... will we, once we fill up our ideas, will we want to drop exploration? Actually, I think that's going to be the case. I don't know if we'll do it right away. I mean, whenever we do it, we'll get a bunch of Diplo power back. We might still want to grab another military idea. This is a lot of merc stuff, which I don't really care about. Expansion's nice because you do get a merchant and things. Tax modifier, construction... inflation, production efficiency, development cost. I don't... unless we got maritime, sailors, repair, force limit is really nice. Cheaper ships. We actually might do that. We could grab maritime, and I still think we might do quantity in the end for just huge, vast numbers of dudes. We could dump exploration. I mean, maybe not now, but when those last few colonies finish... like, I might still want to get some colonies just so that we have a land connection over here. Oh, you are risen up now, which is kind of sucky. Yeah, I think we'll keep it for now, but I think there's some value in making sure we've got a land connection to Kilwa, for example. Castilian Kenya. What the hell, man? Oh, Ethiopia got eaten by Ajuran quite aggressively. What else is going on? I mean, I think otherwise things have been more or less static for a while. I mean, I haven't been paying any attention over here because I literally couldn't care less. Well, I probably could, but it would be hard. Like, it would take conscious effort. Course. Yes, things, I can make states, indeed. Still don't know what we're going to do with that. Are we above our territory limit again? Yes, we are, by quite a bit. Which means we're having to pay some money here. Well, probably this is going to get territoried. Yeah, I don't actually know what all the things will be. So you're just chilling, and you have a leader, so you may as well drill. Same thing here. We'll merge you up and drill you. Oops, you're sitting here being black flagged, which is no good. You got a lot of supply limit. We can group you up, and that's going to be okay. And then you can drill once you get there. That's going to be fine. Okay, our guys have arrived. We have one extra merchant left. Diverting trades. Actually, a lot of it's going to Bengal. There's a lot of money in Malacca. We'd actually really love to have a more significant trade presence here. Because that's doing almost nothing and getting it down to the Cape. Now, the Cape is all being pulled forward, which is fine. And it's all being pulled into the Ivory Coast trade node, which is also great. The problem is some of this is going to English Channel. Most of it is going to Seville, which is great. All right. Is there anything we can do? So everything that goes into Brazil can only go in a direction we want. We'd like more of it to be pulled forward, but can we enrich in the Brazil node at all? Doesn't look like there's much to be done with that. Caribbean, no, we've already got this. And that's too far away. English Channel, so there's nothing we can do to help out over there. Anything internally? Tunis. Yeah, I guess over here, because it can go in all kinds of different directions. Now, from Timbuktu, it doesn't really matter, because it's either Ivory Coast or Safi, which will go forward. But this one here, we want to make sure it goes forward. So there we go. Our original trade node with air, we want to make sure it keeps pulling forward. Not even going to take very long for the merchant to get there. We'll wait for the month to tick over and see if these little meters change at all, which they should. We should have a lot of trade power here, so we are very influential in making sure that it goes in this direction. Excellent. And now this node is over 128. We have 60% of the trade power here, and that's despite the fact that we're still doing a bunch of coring over here, which is pretty astounding to me. And then we'll be able to build some more buildings. We'll state things up. We'll build things. This is a state, right? Yeah. Lower Andalusia. I didn't realize that would alternate back and forth. Clicking on there doesn't. Huh, interesting. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually probably a good thing, but caught me a little unexpectedly. Improving relations with... Oh yeah, auto-improving with allies, which is good. I don't think it matters, but right now, let's go ahead and auto-improve with our subject nations. And you are idle. Oh, that's the subject nation guy, which I just sent out. And just for now, I'll tell you what, we'll suck up to some threatening countries at random. Oh, Ottomans hate me. Yeah, they want all my provinces. Okay, war with the Ottomans is inevitable. We probably need to focus on getting quantity ideas first. We are very far away from getting a new idea group. That's 29. So here's what I propose. Colonist, okay. Colonies. I'll send you over here. I mean, we can colonize without colonists. I think. Now that they've started. Keep it there. We can reach Kilwa by going through Matupa or something like that. Okay, I'll wait a little bit more, but I will set focus on military, Because what we're going to do is we're going to drop exploration ideas, and we're going to pick up quantity ideas. And I want to make sure I've got lots of military points for both quantity and for the tech. The most important quantity ideas are the first 2 steps, because that gives you the double bang for your buck of higher manpower and higher manpower recovery speed, which is huge. I mean, the maintenance and things and garrison size and the 50% force limit, like it's the first 2 and then that last one with the force limit. Those are the huge ones. All right, keep working on this, and yeah, we'll just finish this. I mean, I guess we're already adjacent, but yeah, we'll go and finish these because we don't really have the points to like power through the whole thing anyway. But that will be the plan. This is going to be our last colonization. Trade protection CB against France. We still need some cores over here. So maybe taking the emphasis away from admin was bad, but I don't think so. Where's the other 2K? Oh, it's this guy over here who's still black flagged and everything. Go ahead and join up with these guys. Oh, we died! Although our current leader is a 542. That's an 11-point leader, which is really good. Our heir is a 10-pointer, which is also nice. We can go ahead and hit both these buttons. A little low on military, so I'm actually very happy I put the focus here. I wasn't even thinking about that. What are you? Fertile? Okay. So we're actually balanced at this point. You've got this. Yeah, we'll probably have to focus back on admin later on, but for now we're okay. How are we doing royal marriage-wise? Gujarat, we will remarry you. Oh, I don't actually have a diplomat. Hopefully you'll ask me. I mean, I can, you know, pull back on some of these things, but... Spy networks, all right. Tax legitimacy. Legitimacy's fine. Tolerance doesn't matter. We'll do this. I just remember this is a level 2 fort, which is no good. We're going to spend a bunch of money on that because I was just thinking of the fort situation. The level 8 fort, it's in grasslands. It is next to some people who will probably be duking it out with soon. So mountain. This is just dryland. Although it is still in a good position with France. What about the forts over here? At the level 8 fort in Dara. Level 8 in Tlemcen, which is highlands at least. Mountain one's good. I don't know, maybe we get rid of one of these to save a little bit of money? Because how relevant are they going to be? Like, get rid of the one in Tlemcen. It is in Highlands, which is better defensive territory. But it's so close to other things. I don't know, there's a possibility I like it. The other thing we might want to do is invest in some sort of fort over here. I've been talking about cutting back on forts, but part of me is like, maybe more... I'm not too worried about the Mamluks, although they can be annoying. It's going to be when the Ottomans decide to run in here. It's a nice little choke point. It's all desert, which is going to make it painful to siege. I mean, it doesn't take longer to siege, as far as I know, but it makes it painful. This choke point one's still nice. This one's still probably worth keeping around, too. We have nothing over here. It's still probably worth getting something to guard some of these areas, or the squishy underbelly over here that people keep running into. But we need a lot of forts to do it. I don't know. Sure. You're not going to matter for very long. Gujarat, thank you very much. I mean, no offense, Kasanjay. It's not you're not going to matter. It's just we're not going to be able to legally have a royal marriage. It'll be, I don't know, too incestuous or something. Because we'll be one of the same. Let me grab that. And I don't know where I'm going to put these cannons so that we don't get attrition. I think we're sort of going to have to start a new army, is effectively the situation. Granada is 41. There's some 52, 56. Here, we'll put you in Valencia. And yeah, we might just build up a new army there. We'll also double check some of these ratios. In a sense, 25 cannons would be great because that's what we need for the maximum hardest hitting siege. But we don't need all of our things to be set up for max siege. Oh, you'd have no cannons whatsoever. Yeah, we need to rebalance some of these dudes here. What's our front line combat with 38? This will be a lot easier when we do finish those quantity ideas because the 50% extra supply will make it a lot easier to have large armies that don't attrition themselves to death. We are going to bring you down to 6 cav. And something like that. I'm going to send you over there. Okay. Manpower count's going up. It's going to be crazy when we get those new ideas. Now, we have a ton of money. We were saving... Well, there's lots of things we want to do with it. I think it is time... I mean, we want more of the manpower buildings, but I think what we have to focus on are the shipyards for naval force limit. And literally anywhere that'll give us, like, the +4. Why only +3? Did you already have a lower level one? Yeah, you're cheaper, I guess. That would be it. Okay, I'll sort by money first. See, I think there's a little autonomy here. Yeah, merchant guilds. Well, there's all... Okay. Maybe we shouldn't spend all our money, but I don't know. We are making huge bank, right? 153 a month right now. Of course, our army's always at full maintenance because we're always drilling it. We're also currently spending a lot rooting out corruption right now, which is because of... Oh, overextension right now is the biggest thing. Which we are working on. Although, oh, there we go. We can hit that. Cordoba's still coming. Rebel factions, it is brewing a little bit. But not, I would say, in a problematic fashion. We don't have an extra leader kicking around, huh? No. Do we want to recruit one? We could probably get one from an estate. Speaking of estates, we can start hitting those buttons now. That would only be 50. We might want to wait for some sort of event. This I'm okay with. We could do this. It will upset them. Get oh, 3-deckers is what we're at now. Really? Well, well, well. Yes. Absolutely we want to do that. Of all the things to spend money on, making sure we got our 3-deckers is good. So we got less than 100 years of gameplay left. At some point we got to make a move against the Ook. We don't have vision here? Oh, shit. You're a junior partner of France. Oh. Brittany. How could you? You did it again. You screwed yourself. Alright, well, we're sort of in a position right now where we're waiting for manpower to recharge, finish our coring, maybe making a run here. I don't know. Like, again, at some point we have to make a run to Great Britain, but now not having the coastal presence, we might have to do another stab at France first. What kind of alliances are they packing? They got Ferraro, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Could we declare on someone else they're allied with? Bremen, Nassau? Wait, they're allied with Luba? Oh, that's perfect. Although, in a sense, it lets us have a war with France without bringing everyone else in, but we're not going to be able to take a lot because the war goal, or the war score costs are going to be doubled. I mean, not the annexing, not any of those. So it still might be the better way to go. But we are going to have to wait for some manpower to load up. Hard times. We have a lot of hard times. Spread knowledge. Oh, Norway is buying some territory from Kilwa. Is that it right there? Oh, that's Holland. Anyway. Things. How's our trade power down here? I mean, I guess all of it's driving forward, so our presence here doesn't actually matter that much, now that I think about it. But I guess it's okay. Alright, we're nearly able to start the next core. Money's coming in huge, 143. And again, that's still with a ridiculous amount of overextension. We're going to be overextended for a while. Government reform progress. Idea cost discount is, I guess, nice. Playing the courts. I don't know, whatever. We'll go that way. That's fine. There we go. Perfect. Start the final core. Okay. Great Britain declares war on Aragon. How are we going to get in on Great Britain? I don't want to leave it until the last possible minute, although we still have time now. I don't think I want to make any of my heirs anything. I would probably like to save my power. Yeah, we'll just grant generalship, which gives you more influence, which means now we can get 100 points out of this. Maybe more if we hit something else. I don't know. We'll just do this. That's going to be fine. We're going to get you... Hello. 5-2. That's interesting. Anyway, so you can start drilling. We do have a tech available, so you're still waiting for things. I don't have to hit this now. We might be able to get a better neighbor bonus. And of course, there's the whole thing with the quantity ideas, but no, let's do that now. It would be kind of awkward if a war started and then we had to change our unit types. That'd be a pain in the ass. I don't know which one of these are. We're going to go, where were we? We were very central. Here, we're going to call ourselves the central ones, because that's where we started. I'm going to call this central? I mean, in a sense, it's in the north half, but it's not north-north. Dumb yacht. Claims are going away. The claims are less important. I mean, they're still a thing, but it's not a big deal. So you're doing this. Yeah, we can probably go and boost some of our manpower limits. So I think I would be happy if everything... yeah, if I build these up more, they're going to have attrition. So I'll build up this one. I was going to say something about the ratios I'm looking for, but you know what? We'll just wait. 20 up front. A little more. We'll leave that there, because I'm not sure if we're going to run into attrition problems. And then more money can be spent. Let's take a quick look to see if there's any crazy taxation stuff. No. Crazy production stuff. Yes. These are the cheap production houses. We'll stop there. We'll call that good enough. Actually, we can also look for things that may have already had one. Some of these... It's not even going to take up the building slot. All right, we'll do something like that. And then we'll go back to raising our force limit, our naval force limit, and then military buildings and things. Britain, I'm coming for you. It'd be great if you and France got in a war. Man, that would be so awesome. It's possible that there'll be like an opportunistic war once we start things. That sort of thing could happen. Right, we're going to finish the... oh, Mamluks. Wait, what was that? Ottomans are declaring war on the Mamluks. Rip Mamluks. Now, again, they might come and touch... The goal of having Suez is sort of a pipe dream that'll probably never quite get there. I mean, maybe, but that's not what we should aim for. It's like, if we get into war with the Ottomans, then we might end up doing that, but I think that's going to be the state of things. It's... The Ottomans are going to control it. And I'm not going to have any desire to declare war against the Ottomans, but we might find ourselves in a war against the Ottomans at some point. We do have some interesting possible allies nearby, which is going to be helpful. Taking a while to core this vassal. Do we have like low... Oh, 5 points a month. I don't know. Maybe just feeling slow? Not sure. And there you go. You're building up. You're still fine right now. We got these heavies here, which did get upgraded. More cores. Started influencing nations. Fires embraced enlightenment. Good for them. Country's totally lit. We've got all of our merchants going on. You are self-sustaining. That is indeed excellent. And I'll move you over here. And that'll be that. I suppose what I could do is just find a low development province and just stick a colonist in there now. Do we have a one? Yeah, like right here. We're going to go ahead and stick a colonist in there. YOLA! You only improve provinces once. And get ready for eliminating our exploration idea group. Now, that might have impacts on trade or something too. I'm not sure. But I think it's the right way to do it. Ethiopian separatists are certainly building up a bit. We could harsh treatment them for some absolutism, but we do want our points at this point. Where the hell are they? Oh, over there. That doesn't seem like much of a build-up. 10 years? Oh, and that'll get easier once the overextension goes away. Yeah, I think it's moot. I don't think they're actually going to cause us any problems. Okay, well, so Bemba's done. Hold on. That's really funny. They sold this province to Norway and then declared war on Norway. This is a stupid war. Let's put it right out there. This is a really stupid war. How important is my alliance with Kilwa? Honestly, they could do some damage to like Portugal and Castile over here. And maybe even guard this coast. There's some value in having them there. Okay. And how much of a problem is this going to cause? Well, it's going to pull in Sweden. This is such a stupid war. You know what? No. I don't know. You're dumb. No, I'm not going to give the Ottomans military access. First of all, they don't actually need it. Well, they might need it to reach here. So we might have to go shopping for a new ally. Norway, you're a little far. What about something like Lorraine? And we don't have a diplomat right now. We'd have to take someone back here. That's interesting. Or Austria. Hey. Austria... I mean, that'll definitely bring us into a war against the Ottomans maybe sooner than we'd like. I don't know how strong Austria is in this game. I think that's one of the things we sort of have to evaluate. They're friends with Ferrara. Interesting. I wonder if that would break their alliance. I mean, you're not rival to Austria. Brandenburg, you wouldn't be interested, right? I think I'm going to do it. Wait, who does Austria hate? Lorraine, Bohemia. Yeah, that's not as helpful as I'd like. I mean, I guess it's not so bad. Switzerland's pretty big. Alright, we'll do it. I mean, we could always decline joining a war. It's a little rude, but, you know. But I've done it twice now? I think it's only twice we've refused to join in an allies' war. Sure, we'll send them some ducats. That's fine. I'm not doing the math on it, but I think it's okay. Whoa! This episode's gone on 1,000,000 miles long. So we're definitely going to put a cut in here. We are manpowering up. Oh, did we finish that last colony? Yes, we did. So, I think naval force limit. We do get more naval force limit out of this. That is one nice thing. That is very nice. I mean, there's plenty of nice things. Tariffs don't really matter. No, I think we have to drop this. Well, maybe I'll do it next episode. Thanks for watching, folks. I will see you then. If we grab maritime ideas later, which is a very big possibility, we can get 50% force limit here, which is more than what we have anyway. We'll see. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.